Assalamu alaikum, namaste, tap, shalom alaikum, peace. This is Tracy Lene Muhammad, and I just wanted a few minutes of your very valuable and your very precious time on the eve of the full moon that also has an eclipse with it. You probably, and you may already know that this is really strong energy to release things that no longer serve you in the masculine sense. So if you have issues, daddy issues, or relationship issues, or issues with religious figures in your life, this is a great opportunity to release it, to burn it up, to let it go. Now, energy, as I know energy is real, and some people say, well, I can do that at any time, and you definitely can. But what happens is, when you have the assistance from the universe to help you with that, it's 10 times faster and 10 times more powerful. You can take this opportunity to let go. The things no longer serve you. And what's happening is we're living in the past in most situations, and we're missing what's going on right in the present moment, the moment we're in, which is all we have. If you're still bitter or upset over a breakup, over something that happened in the religion you were in, or with your male family members, you are living in that situation, so you're missing out on all the universe has for you at the very moment we're in. Nobody gets away with anything. So no matter what somebody else did through you, they are not gonna dance off into the sunset. No matter what it looks like, they will pay for that. Their actual motive is what they'll pay for. So if they did not mean to hurt you, and I'll give you an example. If you're in a relationship with someone and they commit themselves to you, but then at some point they decide this just isn't what I want anymore, they're not in error for not wanting to be with you. They don't have to stay with you forever. Now the error comes in if they decide to hop into another bed without telling you, because now you have the energy of another person inside of you, and you have the right to know that. That's what the word cheating means. It means you're being cheated out of the understanding that you are now participating in a menage a trois. The energy of somebody else is now inside of you. They cheated you out of knowing that you are allowing another spiritual energy inside of your body. And most of us don't like that because it messes with us. So we're these spiritual beings, and then somebody else comes to you. You all are in a committed relationship, or so you think. They decide that that's not what they want anymore, but they're a coward and they don't tell you it's what they want. They just move on to the next person, or they want you and the next person because they're a coward and they're very selfish. They don't tell you, so you find out, because we always find out, and now you have to live with that, knowing that, and making a decision with whether or not you want to stay with this person. That's all on you. But I'm saying that's where the word cheating comes from. But somebody not wanting to be with us, they have every right to just decide this is not the relationship I want anymore. I don't even care if you're married. You don't have to stay married to somebody just because you went before a judge or a pastor or a priest or imam and said, I'm gonna be with you forever. If you change your mind, you have every right to change your mind. It is your mind. Don't let anybody tell you gotta stay with somebody and you're miserable. Get out. But get out the proper way, by letting them know you don't want to do that anymore. But let's just say somebody didn't get out the proper way, and now you're hurting. They moved on with the person that they cheated you out of the opportunity to know what was going on in your own body. And they seem happy, and they might be happy. I cannot speak for every person on the planet, but what I can tell you is, if you, me, or anybody get involved with somebody and start lying, we are liars, we are thieves, and we are murderers. We are liars because we are not being honest with the person and letting them know that we're sleeping around. We are thieves because we're stealing the person, we're stealing them of the opportunity, we're taking from them the opportunity to move on with their life because maybe they don't want to be involved in that. And we are murdering the relationship. And if there are children involved, you can better bet that you're fucking them up, all because you couldn't just be honest. But this is the time in the full moon that you can let go of all of that, whether or not you were the one that was dishonest or whether you were the one on the other end of it. I don't believe in victim mentality. Whatever comes into my life, it is there because it is teaching me something. I am going to grow from it. Whether I did it to somebody else or whether they did it to me, it's same for me. It's going to grow me into a stronger person. Forgiveness is always key. So you have the opportunity during this full moon to forgive the masculine energy in your life that did not do right by you. To forgive yourself for if your masculine energy was out of control and you didn't do right by other people. The eclipse starts at 11:08 p.m. tonight and goes on to like 1:53. For me, that's going to be the time where I sit and meditate and let everything come up that needs to come up. I'm not going to judge it. I'm not going to hold on to it. I'm going to write it out. And in that time, at some point, I'm going to burn that. It's a ritual. And we all know that rituals are just tools used to convince our minds that we want to do something differently. So I'm going to do that ritual of writing out, releasing, and burning, going to sleep after I've done all of that. And then I'm going to believe that when my eyes open again, if that is the blessing that happens to me, if it doesn't, then I won't have to worry about anything, because I'll be going on to glory, so it won't matter. But at least I will go on to glory with a cleaner slate. But if I am blessed to wake up in the morning, I am going to decide that those things no longer serve me and they're no longer a part of my life. The energy of the full moon is so powerful that whatever is coming up for you right now, utilize it and get rid of it. We are definitely in a change on the planet. And this is a great opportunity to release and do some forgiveness. As a amazing black woman, I have some forgiveness to do for some of the patriarchal men in my life through all of the generation stuff I don't even remember, but on my time track of my DNA it remembers. So I'm just going to ask that it all be released, that I forgive the black man for what I feel like wasn't a protection of me over this beast that enslaved me. I'm going to forgive that. I'm going to forgive the beast that enslaved me, not because I'm so lovey-dovey woo, but because forgiveness is only haunting me and I gotta let it go, especially because I believe it serves a higher purpose, and I'm loving the way the energy of the universe is working now, so I'm gonna go with it. I just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes and let you know about the full moon, just in case you didn't know. Sometimes it slips our minds. If it's not something you do, hey, I understand that. You do what works for you, but just be found living and loving and being kind and utilizing the amazing talents that you've been given to help others. I love you so very much. Thank you for this amount of time. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, hotep, shalom alaikum, peace out to Brooklyn and everywhere else.